Hi guys, for those who have been following me for the past few weeks, I'm sure at this point you've picked up that I like to share a lot of game reviews. These could be board games, card games, toys, you name it, it's reviewed. So for a quick Q&A today, I'm going to answer probably a very difficult question or popular question, and the question is, what is game schooling? Like, we've all heard of traditional education, and the question is, what is game schooling? And it really is exactly as it sounds. Game schooling is when you play a game as you're in school or while you're learning. And that may sound a little strange because it's like, well, once a month I play Monopoly with my kids, but it's not schooling. And the answer, it's not so simple. It's really yes and no. And I'll kind of go through the concepts of game schooling, and I'll kind of teach you how we bring it to the next level. Because you're right. If you play Monopoly once a month, are your kids actually learning? Well, maybe counting money, yes. Maybe rolling the dice, counting to 6 and 12, yes. But are they actually learning? The question is, well, follow this video and you'll find out. So I'm going to start off with exactly what is game schooling and how we do it. And game schooling is, like I said, exactly how it sounds. It's learning through games. Now that means I, as an educator, you're right, I'm not going to take that game and put it out and say, hey guys, we're learning. No. Because technically, again, Monopoly, I could learn how to convert 100,000 to millions, and I learned, but as an educator, are you going to actually stop, take that game, for especially Monopoly is like 2 hours long, and be satisfied with the fact that your kids can count past to a million? And the answer is no. So as an educator, the first thing I do is I select games that have multiple learning modalities. For example, let's take the game we played this weekend, Racco. I take the game Racco, and what is it? Well, for certain students, it's fine motor, which is taking the cards and placing it in the card holders. The next thing is it's numbers. I have to scan, visual feedback, scan through 10 cards and then place the numbers in order from lowest to highest. Next skill is strategy. Oh, wait, I have numbers in my, card holders. I have to organize them, but not right away. I have to organize them based on what I have. And the last, more complex, aspect is, wait, I know that person is going for lower numbers, maybe, based on what they picked up. Maybe I'm going to strategize and not throw out that card right away. So when I choose a game, I make sure it has multiple growth and learning aspects. Now, it could be per one child or per group, because I also work in a school, so that's super important. The next thing I take into consideration is this a game that I, as a teacher, can twist the rules to further the learning? And I know this a lot. Like, you take a game, let's go back to Monopoly. You take a game like Monopoly, and you're like, well, I played Monopoly, the kids learned the rules, they like it, now what? Well, let's take a step back. Let's play Monopoly and teach them the rules. Great, we learned the rules, that's fun. Now, I remembered, I teach an 8th grade class and we learned communism. We learned about the Tsar. We learned about dictatorship. Guess what? I've got 20 kids in the class. Let's group them. We learned the caste system. Let's play Monopoly, and now let's assign each, we're going to play, let's say, 5 games over the next month, and each game, we're not just going to play, we're going to play, we are playing according to what we learned about communism. Because kids like Monopoly. Why would I introduce a game? Again, this is me as an educator thinking. Why would I introduce a game and say, okay, you learned the skills, now we're going to put it away? No. We learned the skills, you love the game, and if you don't, then yeah, put it away. But you love the game. Now, how can we further the learning? So what's happening here? Take a step back, say, number 1, my kids are super happy that they found the game they loved. And number 2, I'm happy that I have just added 5 different levels of learning because we learned, let's say, 5 different ways to run a government. And now the kids are happy because they get to play Monopoly all the time. So again, and when I choose a game, it has to be number one, a game that has multiple learning aspects, and number two, a game that I can kind of bend the rules and make it so they can learn over and over again. And I guarantee you, when your kids are learning, that's when they're having fun. Now, that basically covers it all, but there are some other ways you can kind of increase the learning. For example, let's go back to Racco, playing Racco, and I'm going to leave both links to Monopoly and Racco below because they're a lot of fun. When I'm playing Racco, let's say we do numbers from greatest to least. Well, you know what? Let's switch it around and do numbers least to greatest. You can always expand on the learning. Another favorite game, definitely going to leave a link below, is a game that, this is my personal favorite. I'm so happy the kids in my home like it. It's called Triominoes. So we took a game of Triominoes. Concept is super simple. You have three little three-sided domino. You match the numbers and you either win or lose. So simple. But I'm like, wait. So we have three. Oh, aha moment. Let's add them all. 1 and 1 and 1 is 3. We got the higher numbers. We made patterns. Oh, doubles. 5 and 5 is 10. Plus 3 is 13. Just add the learning. Again, you can take a game and add the learning. As the kids started doing multiplication, I said, you know what? Take any two numbers and multiply it. And then flip it around to get two more numbers and multiply it. We're still enjoying the game Triominoes. We're still having fun. But it's about me connecting with the child and what they're learning and bringing it into the game. Which brings me to my last point. Any game that you are going to play, I don't care what the game is. You could say it's not educational. We can argue whether it's educational or not. But at the very base, even if you just, go to your closet now, close your eyes, pull down a game. Pretend there's no education involved. Let me tell you, your kids are learning to socialize. Your kids are learning to communicate. And the most important thing they're learning is how to be a winner and how to be a loser. And those are really, really important skills. So, to sum it up, what's game schooling? Learning through games. If you are a game schooler, if you want to become a game schooler, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because I do plan on reviewing at least one game a week. Maybe, who knows what the future is going to bring, but there are so many ways you can adapt games to your educational space, and it would be a pity to miss them. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And bonus for everybody here, bonus, I have been posting tons of ways that you can bring game schooling into your home by showing how we do it both I run a school during the day and I run a game school after school. I do homeschool. So both of them are completely game school. And if you want more ideas, don't forget to head over to my Pinterest page, because I am constantly sharing free things. And on my Instagram page, I'm showing you what we do. So if you want unlimited resources or to connect, every single link is going to be, in the comment box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I would love to hear how you guys are holding up with your game school. Happy playing.